Hey guys, it's Generation Gaming here, and for this week's episode of GTA 5 News, we're going to be talking about some of the best ways to make money in GTA, the new car that just came out today, how we feel about the military DLC, and some of the things we want in GTA 6.
Now we're talking about the best money-making method in GTA 5. James, what do you think the best money-making method is?
I think the best money-making method is definitely the import-export DLC. It's easy to do, and it takes no time at all.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I think the import and export DLC is definitely the best money-making method.
Another great way to get money if you're looking for a lot is find the adversary modes when they come out. They all have 2 times XP and RP. You can get a bunch of RP, and you can level up your character to get more guns, cars, car upgrades, and then you can get cash to buy that stuff.
Just like the stunt races they had with the double XP.
Yeah. They do a lot of those kind of promotions to get you to do these things. But once the double XP and RP is out, adversary modes are not that good. I wouldn't recommend them.
They make minimum money when you don't have like that double RP and money.
One of the best ways is something I figured out actually today is you go into a crew session and you can do headhunter or sightseer or something like that with your friends, and all you have to do is fly around in something or blow things up with other things. Yeah, and you get 25 grand for doing that.
Yeah, I think a buzzard is the best way, and it's quick and easy if you have a lot of people in your session. So
I think the Hydra is, if you have the money, one of the best air vehicles in the game.
Mm-hmm. The Hydra is definitely the best.
It is money, so again, this is how to get a lot of money.
Yeah.
So definitely do headhunter to get the amount of money you need.
Even do it like in between exporting your vehicles. Like it's a quick thing while you're waiting.
Headhunter takes you only have a 15-minute time limit, so it can't be more than that. Then you can, if you still have time to spend until you can export a new car, go import a car. Yeah. Do something, and you can get more money than any other person in your session without buying shark cards.
And it's going to be really hard to do like those headhunter missions if you have a car, but like, just get a helicopter, you know?
And also, on the topic of shark cards, don't buy them. They're a waste of money. Unless you have some Microsoft points or PSN points or Steam points just lying around that you don't use, do not buy shark cards. They don't give you a lot of money anymore, and they're extremely expensive. They're just a waste of money. Never buy them.
Yeah, I agree. They're kind of a waste, and it's easier to just make money online than, you know.
All the money-making ways in GTA are simple. And some of the stuff to do it is good. It gives you a ton of money. For example, one of the ways I make a lot of money is a glitch. It's not exploiting the game, but what you do is you do the Pacific Standard heist. The person hosting it doesn't get any money. They leave the Pacific Standard heist as soon, just about when you're about to finish the heist, and it doesn't have time to register if a person left.
Yeah, the heists are a really good way to make money as well. Like, just using them to the ability you can.
Something I found out also yesterday, a couple days ago, was one of the easiest ways, in my opinion, if you like heists. It takes a while, but it's so easy, the heists, in my opinion, is you do the heists with the same people and do all of them in order. You can get $2 million from it, added on to what you've already made from the other heists.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. Oh, shit.
So that, in my opinion, is probably one of the best ways to make money, and you can do it almost as much as you want, as long as you have a different person and a different crew doing it the entire time.
Just grab some people and, keep doing them.
Put a weekend aside with it, and you can have $2 million by the end of the weekend.
Today, Rockstar released the brand new Progen GP1. What's your input on this?
I think it's a fantastic car. The price is great, though. It's a $1.26 million car compared to other supercars, which are $2 million.
I also really like, about this car, I really like the customization they added for it. This one, for example, the one where you can put the
covers.
Yeah, the covers on the headlights. I thought that was really creative. And
You don't see that on many cars anymore,
Yeah.
except for Benny's cars, which there's not a lot of Benny cars anymore, but they have released supercars in the Bennies.
Yeah, I really wish they add this car like that you can put it into Benny's. Like it would have been really cool if they added an upgrade in Benny's. That would have been really cool.
I think what they should have done with it is make it an older car, make it a car that was already in the game, and then make a custom version of that which made it look like this instead of making it a full-fledged car.
That would have been a really good idea that Rockstar could have added. What do you think that other cars they're gonna add?
I think they can add a lot more cars. I remember looking on the Newswire, and it talked about a muscle car. And a lot of people want more muscle cars in this game because there's not that many. There's only a few muscle cars that aren't that great. And I would like a good muscle car that can compete with some of the sports cars even.
They were supposed to, I believe, put 3 more cars in.
I think they were, which I am excited to see what are coming. And I just hope that they're going to be good and maybe some more Bennies because I like that there's more Benny's cars.
Hopefully they come out in the near future and
we can use them soon. Also released today was the new GTA stunt races. And I think they're a great addition to the stunt races that we already have, and also that they're using the new special vehicles from the Import-Export DLC.
yeah, I really like the maps they added and the double RP and money. I really like the maps though because like they're just so unique and they help they
allow older and younger players to try out the cars that they might not be able to get.
Yeah.
And also with the Rocket Voltic missions, you can just fly off the map if you'd like.
Yeah. One thing I really don't like though is how on the Ruiner 2000 you cannot use the missile or even the Blazer Aqua. You can't use the machine gun that's built in.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I really
wish there was an option to turn them on. For example, how the GTA races, you can turn them on if they have an option. I wish there was an option to turn on the missiles and machine guns.
Yeah, maybe that's something that they'll add in the near future when they come up with later DLCs.
Yeah, I also hope what they add is more stunt races with maybe even... It would be cool, it'd be hard, though, to do a race with the Phantom Wedge, maybe. Or the Ramp Buggy.
The Ramp Buggy, I gotta say, that would be really cool in a race, but I don't know how that would go down.
No, it would not go down well. It would be really cool to see.
Yeah.
I wish they just added some more things that you could do with the Ramp Buggies. That would be really cool. Because the Ramp Buggies, you don't get to use them much in free mode because they break down so easily. It would make it so they wouldn't break down in, 3 cars. Recently, Rockstar confirmed the rumors about the military DLC. How do you feel about that?
I really think it would be a good idea to add a new DLC because we've had the CEO and the motorcycle gang. I think it would be really good to add a new one and have 3. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the idea that they're adding new DLCs, but the military concept of it I really like. Because they have military vehicles, but you never really get to become a military warlord, which I would really like to see in GTA.
Yeah. I really think they're going to have, missions you can do for military.
I think what would be cool to see a mission is transporting guns. One of the things that they did in the motorcycle club was the gun runner, which was you would go kill some people and take their guns.
Yeah.
I wish you could be the people defending the guns and running and transporting them to maybe Fort Zancudo or something. What I do know is that Merryweather is going to play a huge part in this.
Oh yeah, they're going to play a huge part in what the military DLC has to offer.
I like that because what do you get to do with Merryweather? No one really calls them anymore except to get maybe some ammo or a helicopter pickup.
True. And the new military DLC vehicles, I really think those will be cool and they're gonna bring a new life to GTA.
It would be cool to see more military vehicles that can do damage. Right now there's really the Hydra, the Buzzard, and the Savage. That's what you see the most. And sometimes people might go steal a jet from the military base, but that's hard to do. So not too many people do it. I'd like to see more variety in the military into military vehicles. For example, maybe have some more land vehicles like the Ruiner, but make them a lot more cheaper.
Oh yeah. I wonder what type of hideouts or buildings
what I have heard was bunkers.
Bunkers.
So since it's a military DLC, it's going to be bunkers, which I think is a really cool idea because there's many places where they can add bunkers into the game that wouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, they're gonna have a lot of hiding spots, I gotta say.
And I would like to maybe even be able to, if you have a lot of money, this would be more like, even more than purchasing May's bank for the CEO office, purchase Fort Zancudo.
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool, because you would be able to basically be the warlord of GTA. I would also like to see maybe some runways that you can store, like, helicopters and jets in.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Because we don't really have that much of...
Like, I remember in the motorcycle club, and now the CEO stuff, they have a garage for certain things, like bikes and motorcycles.
Yeah.
Bikes and motorcycles. I didn't mean that.
Yeah.
Bikes and cars. So, it would be cool to see maybe more variety of garages. Like, in the story mode, there's the hangars.
Yeah, where you can, like, store your helicopters and jets so they're not just outside, they're in a garage.
Yeah, and then you don't have to call that goddamn Pegasus.
Oh, yeah. That's everybody
It would be nice if you could spawn at your military DLC and fly out with a Hydra or fly a buzzard away or something. And then you can buy more jets. Right now you can only buy the Hydra. I'd like to maybe they would finally add the laser in to be purchased.
That would be really cool.
Or maybe bring some other jets.
Yeah. There's a lot of things they can add, like a lot of details they can add to this
DLC.
Yeah.
I would really like to see more missions that they had in the CEO stuff. They didn't really have too many missions, and they didn't have too many missions for the bikers. It was more like a rinse and repeat kind of process.
When do you think this might be coming out?
I don't think for another while. I think it'll be closer to when Red Dead Redemption, like maybe late summer, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
Closer to when Red Dead Redemption is done, so they can just finish up the DLC and polish it.
They're going to have a lot of time to work on this, so it better be good.
it better be good, but I also wouldn't be surprised if they haven't even started too much of it, just making some assets right now, because of Red Dead Redemption's development.
Because we're just hearing about this now, but like...
They could have had this in the works for a long time.
Yeah.
We've already talked about what we want in GTA 5 and what we already have in GTA 5. Let's talk about what we want in GTA 6.
Well, I think the real question is here that we don't want a GTA 6.
Yeah, in GTA 5, it's a great game, we all know it. But it has its pet peeves. Everyone has their own. One of mine, personally, is the mechanic. I wish there wasn't a cooldown for the mechanic, and I hope in GTA 6, when they get to it, and they start developing, maybe if they do the mechanic still, they won't have a cooldown for it.
To be honest, what I want in GTA 6, I just want them to personally have, like, better DLCs and have more time to think about what they want in it, you know?
Yeah, GTA 5, it has some great DLCs, and they're free, which is one of the best things about it. But the problem is now that they're getting into Red Dead Redemption 2, and they're starting to move shifts out of GTA 5. They're not really able to make a new concept, a full concept. They made the CEO stuff, and they've kind of kept with that so far.
And, like, the last thing they actually had was pretty good, was import and export. But when was that? That was
in December, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And I would like to see... Well, technically, the Valentine's Day DLC came out.
True.
But the last huge update that came out, which is the best, and a huge update, not just a small one like stunt races that they added today, or the Valentine's update, was the import-export. I also want to see the 6 stars return in GTA.
Oh yeah, 6 stars. That'd be great.
I remember in GTA 4, it was a huge thing to get 6 stars and have the military be chasing you. They don't have that anymore in Grand Theft Auto 5. I wish they did, because so far now you can get to 5 stars, and you'll only have the FBI chase after you. I wish the military would chase after you, and you had 6 stars.
That'd be really cool. And another thing, continuing with the cops, I really wish when they could, like, pull you over and you can, like, surrender instead of them just shoot you.
Yeah, I remember in the old GTA games they had that. You could go up and maybe do the surrender. What's it called? Surrender action.
Yeah.
And they would stop shooting at you, but they would cuff you, take all your cash off you and your guns, and take you to the prison precinct. That would be really cool, and they would impound your car like they keep doing.
Yeah, even like put you in jail or something. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, I think it would be. I don't think the jail would be good because
Yeah, true.
you'd have to get a friend to bail you out, or you'd have to serve a sentence, and they don't want you to be sitting in jail. They want you to be
That'd be really
out.
boring, to be honest.
Yeah, and also I want what's it called?
Another thing I want is how you can maybe fly to other cities.
Yes.
That would be I think that would be a really good thing for
It
GTA 6.
It would open up the world and maybe it could also make servers a lot less horrible.
You know? Yeah.
The servers are horrible. No one likes the servers.
Yeah. But, like, I just love that concept where you could, like, take a plane and fly over.
Yeah,
you know?
like, maybe go to, like, Las Venturas or,
Yeah.
Liberty City was one of my favorite locations in
I
GTA.
really wish they returned Liberty City. That
Because
would be fantastic.
It could also, that could also bring back characters from the older games that we don't get to see in GTA 5 anymore. Going back to the topic of cops, I wish that they had better cops. Instead of the cops just kind of there, never really patrolling, but if you got stars, they would come after you.
Yeah.
I wish they'd be patrolling the streets, and you could kind of find a way. And if one of the biggest problems, in my opinion, with GTA 5's cops, if they hit you, you get a star, and you have to run away from the cops.
Yeah,
and that just bugs me.
That's something I really hate. Also, another thing I really hate with the cops, if you, like, shoot... Okay, I saw this video, and this guy was on the top of Mount Chiliad. Yeah, and he shot this random civilian, right?
And he killed everyone on the mountain.
And he got 1 star. But, like, know what I don't understand? How did they hear that?
Yeah.
It's like...
I wish what would happen is they could also have helicopters patrolling down in, like, the mountainous areas. And then if they heard a gunshot, they would come and check it out, but you could hide. And make sure they don't see you. But it would be nice if... You could say that's already in the game. By hiding from the cops and losing the stars. Really, that's not in the game, though.
Yes, I do that a lot, and they just find you. Like, you just gain the star and they see you. It's like...
Yeah, it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What I would really want is better AI, Rockstar. The game is great, but they need to really work on their AI instead of focusing so much on DLCs.
I think they just, like, need to improve their game instead of focusing on DLCs. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the DLCs. Like,
I also love the game.
Yeah, I love the game too, but, like, there's little things that they could just, like, improve that would take them not even, like...
I also this isn't really so much Rockstar as it is 2K, the publisher. I wish the prices were so much lower. Prices in GTA are just insane. Barely anyone can afford them. Or if you're going to make the prices really high, at least give more ways that... There's a lot of ways to make money, like we've already mentioned in this episode, but there's not enough, in my opinion, to get, like, a yacht or something. And also, stop releasing things that are useless.
Yeah, going on something that's not, like, realistic to me. A paper bag costs, like, $3,000
or $20,000.
Yeah.
Like, paper bags cost tons of money.
I know, but then, like, a Coca-Cola from the machine costs $1. That's legit. But then, like, it just makes no sense to me.
I also think that they've released so many things that are just useless. Yeah. Completely useless. The yachts, you can't use yachts for anything. You could argue that the VIP work, but you can get more money from, like, a CEO office, and it has VIP work. And then the golden stuff, like the golden helicopter and plane, completely useless. The whole plane thing is useless. If they released more planes that were useful, like going on the topic of moving into other map areas, it would be nice if you could buy a plane, and instead of flying there and paying money every time you want to leave, you can you could take your own plane and fly if it was a good plane.
On that topic, I think it would be really cool, like, have an airport type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, an actual airport, not like the airport in GTA 5, where it's just, like...
Yeah.
Thing.
It would, yeah, like, where no one's working at it. I'd like to see pedestrians there working, and maybe even in the story mode. I don't get why they changed story mode so much with the AI from GTA Online. in story mode, planes take off and land constantly. It looks like an active, busy airport. Or, what's another place that just doesn't look the same as it did in story mode? There's things in the sky. You look in the sky in GTA, you might see the odd person flying around in an actual person flying around. But in GTA story mode, you could you would see blimps, airplanes, tons of things in the sky.
Yeah. Just some things that are not in GTA Online really bother me. It's like...
Yeah. Animals.
Yeah, animals even. Like, I've never seen an animal in GTA 5 Online, to be honest.
Because they're not in there. You can't get animals in GTA Online. They could also add more mini games to it. Like, there's hunting in GTA Story Mode out in, I'm pretty sure it's Polito. I would like to see that happen in GTA 5 or GTA 6 and see more mini games that would give more life to GTA. Right now there's tennis, and I'm pretty sure there's tennis.
There's golf. Yeah.
There's golf. That's about it.
One of my pet peeves in GTA 5 is a golf cart can run over one of those street poles, but a tank can't run over a tree.
See, I can get why they made some of these decisions in the last gen consoles. But in the new gen consoles, they can change that. They changed a lot. They can change that little bit of dumb things that are basically you can fix. Like, I get in the old consoles where some things had to be like that to make the game run properly. Also, you could say this about any game. Loading screens.
Yeah, that's one of my other pet peeves. Like, the loading screens in GTA 5 are really annoying for me.
I'm not opposed to short but a lot of loading screens.
Yeah.
Like, in one of my favorite games is Skyrim. You enter a building, there's a loading screen. A lot of people get mad at that, but they're so quick, these loading screens, that it doesn't really matter. GTA, it just takes you a long time to do anything, because it has to load the entire map plus all the buildings to go into.
Another one of my I know I'm saying pet peeves a lot, but like these are small things that really annoy me. I think, like when you go in, say the vehicle warehouse, when you're outside, there's like 2 garage doors and a small door. But when you go inside and you look out, like, to the garage doors, there's only 1 garage door and no other doors.
Yeah, like, that might not bother a lot of people, but in a designer standpoint, a AAA title should not have those flaws that just don't make sense. Yeah. And I can get some of the things, like, expanding space for other things, making everything look the same for, like, the CEO offices, how Maze Bank looks the same as Maze Bank West. But it's like, why would you... You should just buy the cheaper one because it just is the exact same thing. It gives you the same stuff.
It's like if you want like a better view, it's just like you're not going to be looking out there very
GTA
much.
6. I want in GTA 6 to have a lot of things that are small but annoy me to change, and they probably annoy other people. They might not annoy everyone, but I know they annoy some people. And just some of the AI in this game, it's horrible. Like, if you look back on AI in Grand Theft Auto 5, you would be thinking, how could Rockstar screw this up anymore? I really want AI to change. They didn't have animals in GTA 5. I want that in GTA 6. I also want better AI.
Yeah, that'd be a really good thing to add to GTA 6. I feel like they could do so much with GTA 6 that everybody wants.
I just want them to listen.
Yeah, like take our like suggestions and add it to the game. Like
take the suggestion, take everything that we're saying as of players of the game, as people that love the game, and as YouTubers that do the game.
Yeah, it's like we know the game. We know it, probably know it better than they'll create. Like we play it a lot. Like
I don't know about you, Nate, but I play GTA almost every day.
Yeah.
Not for very long, but almost every day.
Yeah.
And it's just like GTA 6 could be a much better game than GTA 5. They just need to take people's opinions into consideration. Yeah. And I get 2K. I get that everyone bangs on Rockstar about this kind of stuff. We also need to start to learn that it's not just Rockstar. It's also 2K. Yeah. The publisher can do... They publish the game. They look at the game and make sure everything's fine. We need to also go shift our gears from Rockstar always, and also look at how 2K impacts the game.
Yeah, like, it's not just Rockstar's making these mistakes. Like,
Yeah. Like, for example, the money.
Yeah.
The reason shark cards, another thing, shark cards need to be way less.
Yeah.
But the reason that shark cards cost so much, I don't think that's a GTA. It could be. It could be Rockstar. But I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it would be the publishers that are doing it to make more money, because that's all the publishers care about.
Yeah, the shark cards are really
Outrageous.
They're outrageous. Like, you buy a shark card that's like, say, that costs 1.2 million in game, and that's like, to buy a car that's not even enough for like the car
You can't
I
get the
want.
newest car in
Yeah.
the game.
It's like isn't it buy the 8 million when it's like $100, isn't it?
Yeah, it's $100 for the 8 million one.
It's like,
And like in last gen, when things were a lot cheaper, 8 million could get you a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Now it can barely get you anything. Now some of the stuff in GTA, like I remember I got GTA on my computer, and I could play, and I got a deal on it where I got also started online with a shark card, with the $8 million shark card. I got a CEO office, a CEO warehouse, a car, and that was it. I couldn't get anything else.
yeah, we kind of moved off the question from GTA 6, to be honest.
But you could take all these things that we're saying,
Yeah, what we're saying can be added or not added to GTA 6.
or taken away.
Yeah.
So, pretty much that's all that we have for today, and tune back next week for another Rockstar GTA news.
Yeah, like, subscribe, and comment down below.